Main ingredients. Pringles are not made from sliced potatoes like traditional potato chips. Instead, they use a mix of dehydrated potato flakes or potato powder. Other ingredients include wheat starch, corn flour, rice flour, and small amounts of emulsifiers and oils. Dough formation. In large industrial mixers, these dry ingredients are blended together with water to create a thick, starchy dough. The dough has a smooth, pliable texture that is ideal for forming consistent chip shapes. Sheeting process. The potato dough is then fed into large rollers that flatten it into long, thin sheets. The thickness is carefully controlled to ensure uniform cooking later on. These sheets can be as thin as 0.8 millimeters. Cutting shapes. Once the dough is sheeted, precision cutting machines are used to stamp out individual chip shapes. The shape is important not only for stacking but also for frying consistency. Any leftover dough scraps are reprocessed into new dough, ensuring no waste. Hyperbolic paraboloid. Each dough piece is mechanically shaped into a saddle-like curve, the well-known Pringles shape. This hyperbolic paraboloid design is what allows the chips to be stacked without breaking and helps distribute pressure evenly. Molding conveyor. After cutting, the pieces are placed onto a conveyor belt that runs through curved molds. These molds give the dough pieces their shape before they are cooked. As the chips are still soft, the dough is easily molded without cracking. High-speed frying. The shaped dough pieces are then conveyed into a large industrial fryer filled with hot oil, typically heated to around 350 degrees Fahrenheit, or 177 degrees Celsius. The chips are fried for only 11 to 12 seconds, which is enough time to crisp the dough but not long enough to absorb too much oil. Key frying goals. The frying process removes moisture from the dough, turning it into a crispy, crunchy chip. Frying ensures the chips are fully cooked and crisp, but also keeps them light in texture. The oil also helps in giving Pringles their slightly glossy surface. Oil draining. After frying, the chips go through a drying tunnel to remove excess oil. This prevents the chips from becoming greasy and ensures a lighter, more appealing texture. Cooling process. The chips pass through a series of cooling fans or conveyors to bring them down to room temperature. Cooling is important to prepare the chips for seasoning, as the seasoning adheres better to cooler chips. Flavor application. Once cool, the chips move to the seasoning section. Here they are coated with various flavor powders depending on the product line. A rotating drum evenly distributes the flavoring to ensure each chip gets the correct amount. Some popular flavors include original, which is lightly salted, sour cream and onion, cheddar cheese and barbecue. The seasoning process is highly automated to ensure consistent coating on every chip. Chip stacking. One of Pringles' iconic features is their unique stackable design. After seasoning, the chips are fed into machines that stack them into neat, precise columns. Their uniform shape allows them to be stacked without breaking. Packaging line. The stacked chips are then transferred into the well-known Pringles cylindrical can, which is made from cardboard lined with a thin layer of metal foil to keep the chips fresh. The can structure protects the delicate chips from being crushed during shipping and storage. First, a foil seal is placed over the top of the stack to maintain freshness. The can is then sealed with a plastic lid, and the label is applied to the outside of the can. Special machinery. The packing process is highly automated to ensure each can is filled quickly and precisely, with a uniform number of chips in every. Once the cans are filled and sealed, they are boxed up and prepared for distribution. The boxes are packed in pallets and shipped to retail locations across the world. The cylindrical shape of the can helps in efficient stacking and shipping, minimizing the risk of damage to the chips during transportation. Pringles have a long shelf life due to their manufacturing process and packaging, which keeps the chips fresh and crunchy for an extended period. This complex process ensures that every Pringle chip is consistent in size, shape, and flavor, providing the unique snacking experience the brand is known for. Continuous improvement. The production process for Pringles has been refined over the years to ensure maximum efficiency, product consistency, and quality. Factories often implement lean manufacturing and Six Sigma methodologies to reduce waste, improve production speed, and increase output. Many of the steps in Pringles production, from dough mixing to chip stacking, are fully automated. Robots and conveyor belts handle most of the tasks that were once labor-intensive. making the process faster and more accurate. Some factories utilize AI-based systems and smart sensors to monitor the frying time, temperature, and dough quality in real time. These systems help to maintain consistent product quality and minimize downtime in production. Waste reduction. One of the key focuses in Pringles production is the reduction of waste. Since any leftover dough from the cutting process is recycled back into the dough mixture, almost no material goes to waste during the shaping and cutting stages. Factories that produce Pringles are also designed to be more energy efficient. They employ energy-saving technologies to reduce the environmental impact of processes like frying and packaging. In some cases, factories have installed heat recovery systems to capture excess heat from the frying process and reuse it elsewhere in the facility. In response to growing concerns about environmental sustainability, Pringles has experimented with eco-friendly packaging alternatives, such as reducing the use of plastic in the lids and introducing recyclable can materials in certain markets. Packaging engineers are constantly working to develop solutions that maintain product freshness while minimizing environmental impact. Pringles are produced in multiple manufacturing facilities around the world, including plants in the United States, Europe, and Asia. This allows the company to meet the demand from global markets and ensures that fresh products can be delivered efficiently to retailers. While Pringles maintains its core lineup of flavors across the world, different markets have unique flavor offerings that cater to local tastes. For example, Japan offers flavors like seaweed and wasabi. India features flavors such as masala and tandoori. Mexico has regional varieties like chili and lime. The company uses sophisticated logistics networks to distribute Pringles globally. Efficient production and packaging help ensure that the chips arrive fresh and undamaged, despite the long distances they may travel. One of the things that makes Pringles stand out from traditional potato chips is their shape. The hyperbolic paraboloid design is not only iconic but also functional. It allows for easy stacking and prevents the chips from breaking easily. Unlike traditional potato chips, which can leave a greasy residue on your hands, Pringles have a smoother texture due to their manufacturing process. The brief frying time helps minimize the oil content, contributing to a cleaner, less greasy product. Because the dough is made from a mixture of potato flakes and starches, each chip tastes the same, unlike traditional potato chips that can have slight variations in taste and texture based on the size and oil absorption of each slice. Pringles' cylindrical can design was revolutionary in the snack food industry. It protects the delicate chips from being crushed, making it easy to take the product on the go. Additionally, the resealable lid helps preserve freshness after opening, which isn't the case for standard chip bags. When Pringles were first introduced by Procter & Gamble in 1967, they were called Pringles Newfangled Potato Chips. They eventually shortened the name to Pringles. One of the reasons Pringles look and taste uniform is because they are made from a consistent dough, unlike regular chips that are made from sliced potatoes. Each Pringle contains about 42% potato content, with the rest being starches and flours to maintain the shape. The Pringles can was invented by chemist Fred Bauer, who wanted a solution to the problem of broken potato chips in traditional bags. He was so proud of his invention that he requested his ashes be buried in a Pringles can, which his family honored after his death in 2008. Pringles are sold in more than 140 countries and are one of the most recognizable snack brands in the world. Pringles set a Guinness World Record for the most languages on a single package, with the word Pringles written in 43 different languages on one promotional can. The production of Pringles is a highly engineered process that combines food science, automation, and innovation to create the unique, stackable chips we know today. From ingredient mixing to packaging, every step is carefully controlled to ensure uniformity and consistency, which has helped Pringles maintain its popularity worldwide for decades. The innovation behind their shape, the efficiency of their production, and the brand's adaptability to local markets make Pringles a standout in the snack food industry. Their use of automated systems, waste reduction practices, and efforts towards sustainability also show the company's commitment to evolving with modern manufacturing.